Hello and welcome to Godly Woman with Faith. Today I'm going to talk about the Rosary and how to pray it, the benefits of praying it, and the 15 promises Our Lady has given us. Here are some of the benefits. It gradually gives us a perfect knowledge of Jesus. It purifies our soul while washing away our sin. It gives us victory over all our enemies. It makes it easy for us to practice virtue. It sets us on fire with love of our Lord. It enriches us with graces and merits. It supplies us with what is needed to pay all our debts to God and to our fellow men. And lastly, it obtains all kinds of graces for us from the Almighty Lord, and many, many other more benefits. The 15 promises of those who pray the Rosary. You shall receive signal graces. It will cause virtue and good works to flourish. You shall not die without the sacraments of the Church. You will receive merit of high degree of glory in heaven. And all those who advocate for the Rosary shall have intercession of the entire celestial court during their life and at the hour of death. Our Lady promises her special protection and the greatest graces to all those who shall recite the Rosary. The soul that recommends itself to her by the recitation of the Rosary shall not perish. Those who are faithful to recite the Rosary shall have, during their life and their death, the light of God. You shall obtain all that you ask of Our Lady by the recitation of the Rosary. All who recite the Rosary are my sons and brothers of my only Son, Jesus. The Rosary will be a powerful armor against hell. It will destroy all your vices, decrease sin, and defeat heresies. If you recite the Rosary devoutly, you will never be conquered by misfortune. Our Lady will deliver from purgatory those who have been devoted to her Rosary. All those who propagate the Holy Rosary shall be aided by Our Lady in their necessities. And her last promise is, devotion of her Rosary is a great sign of predestination. How to pray the Rosary. Today I'm going to give you a very simplified version of the Rosary. There are a few other versions where you can add a few different prayers, but today I'm going to give you a very straightforward, basic version. The Rosary consists of 20 mysteries divided into 4 distinct parts: the joyful mysteries, the luminous mysteries, the sorrowful mysteries, and the glorious mysteries. Each mystery is represented by a decade made up of the Our Father, 10 Hail Marys, and a Glory Be. The joyful mysteries are said on a Monday and Saturday. The luminous mysteries are always said on a Thursday. The sorrowful mysteries are said on a Tuesday and Friday. And the glorious mysteries are said on Wednesdays and Sundays. You begin the Rosary by making the sign of the cross, by holding the cross in your hand, and then saying your intention that you want for the Rosary, and then you say the Apostles' Creed. You then move on to the first bead and say the Our Father, and then the following 3 beads after that, you say the Hail Mary on each one of them. You then place your finger in between the 4th and the 5th bead and say a Glory Be. You then move on to the 5th bead where you would say an announcing of the first mystery, and then an Our Father on that bead, and then move on to the next 10 beads and say a Hail Mary on each one of those. And then you would move in between the last bead and the next bead and say a Glory Be and Oh My Jesus. And usually I also finish up with, may the grace of this mystery come down into my soul. After you have said the 5 decades of the 5 mystery, after the last mystery, usually we'll say the Hail Holy Queen. Some refer to the Salve Regina. Then recite the O God, whose only begotten Son prayer, the Memorare prayer, and then finally I say the Saint Michael the Archangel prayer. And then you can repeat your intention for this Rosary and then make the sign of the cross.